What's going on, guys? Bank Rubber Games here with more Elden Ring and the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Last episode when we left off, we made our way, instead of exploring this area down here because I wasn't sure if it would interfere with any sort of quests and moving into a new area. Instead we moved up here, which is somewhere we'd already sort of been to but hadn't really explored at all. And we did this Port of Reprimands, which is really cool. Had a good boss and a unique item in it that I feel is related to a quest. So yeah, I'd recommend going back and watching that if you haven't seen it. But this episode, I think we're just going to head down into this area, see what this is all about, and then sort of work our way back up to where we first came out this area, the other side of Castle Altus, maybe. Main path for now. Really like this fire effect. Seen it before at another camp. I don't know if there's anything over there. Got these misbegotten enemies, along with the noise I haven't heard in a very long time. Exactly what I wanted to happen. I'll meet you guys back here. I hear another one around here somewhere. Just going to save and reload to get this guy to respawn. And I'll meet you guys back here. Pretty cool. I think that's what we've got on our smith script daggers at the moment. It's cool how we can equip that for any other throwing weapons we unlock. We did also pick up this weird material here, crafting material, over in the area where all the soldiers were fighting the dragons. Something important to note is that all the enemies that were fighting the Ghost Flame Dragon didn't respawn. This is another ruined forge. Guess it makes sense with that throwing weapons Ash of War there. Not going to do this just at the moment. I want to explore some of the overworld, because we did that castle last episode. Did get a really cool weapon though, the last forge we did, and I have mentioned about wanting to perhaps find or use another weapon. So we'll probably do that quite soon. Another best enemy. It's another friendly one. It's very rude interrupting me. I really don't like this place. Or another pickled liver. Probably an item that I should probably use more of. That just leads up to that lake. Doesn't appear to be any way on top of that structure. I want to see what these misbegotten are praying to up here. That went about as well as I was expecting. Not as much damage as I was hoping. I still think Stone of Growth is just one of the best. Doesn't always necessarily do the most amount of damage, but it has a lot of stagger to it. Chain casts really easily. I was there, to be fair. That tower looks like it's part of Castle-Wences. Might be where we picked up that stance Ash of War. Oh, I have a feeling that lobster is one that we do not want to mess with. What have I got to lose? Of course, it goes down very easily. It's almost like they gave him his own little mini boss arena. I did see a Michaelis cross down there. It's one of those jar guys. But those jar guys were supposed to have resources on them. Or is it because he smashed the jar? Hopefully we'll be able to find site grace so we can rest that. Site grace. Not the enemies to idle. Shadow tree fragment. I'm not quite sure. That guy is. Find that jar guy again. Not sure why that guy isn't dropping any items. Grace. Hear that dog chasing after us. Precious item. Actually looks like there's something down here. Shattered stone talisman. Pretty cool. Oh, no idea. How to get down there. Such an unsettling noise. There's so many of them. I assume it's down here. Yeah, this is obviously below in that hole. What the hell is that? Didn't realise there was this much hidden here. Oh, got that golden arcs. Sorcery. It does say wielded as an incantation. So yeah, it is an incantation, so we'll be able to use it. Faith requirement. Sorry if you guys are getting a bit dizzy from me spinning the camera around. Longer than expected ladder. Looks like we found our way down here, which is really cool. I was wondering how we got down here when we was up here at the start of the episode and down. Seeing as that is a new area, I'm going to leave that for a later episode. It looks like it leads on to a new area as well. Goes all the way up here, all the way up to this thing, whatever is up there. I think there was something down here. Okay, well at least we know that. So I guess we've got up here to explore. Make our way up. Looking at how long the episode has been. That is respawn point, along with being able to summon our ashes. I think I'm going to summon our ashes. guessing because these guys look different, they do a more damaging poison variant that we've seen hinted at with a few sort of items, like the poison hand. Was a lot more damage than I was expecting. I'll make you guys back in and take on these annoying perfumer enemies. I was going to say as well that if you're wondering why the splash on the R2 staggered the flowers, is it is considered a blood flame damage. So it does have that added fire damage, which is very nice. Much easier. Kill from afar. That's pretty cool. Probably good for any sort of people that like doing co-op. Maybe even if you want to do like a pacifist run, which I know some people have tried. And of course we had another swamp. And it doesn't look too big unless it goes down here. Might just explore until I find a site of grace. Obviously got more bird enemies. So why not? Not sure if it does go down there actually. Can't see those guys guarding anything. Another part of the Gravebird set. There are so many of them around here. Definitely not going to stop and chat. And this is much bigger than I was expecting. There is a site of race. So that's two new areas that we need to head over and explore and see what they have in store for us, which is mad. Right, so that's through there. And then I think we'll do our original plan and head back over to the site of grace we first discovered in this sort of higher up area. And I'll see if I can figure out what to do about that NPC. Close. It's very close. Shadow Tree fragment. Feel like I need to use that based on the amount of damage the enemies were doing there. So now I'm quite rusty. Yep, I think I definitely need to use some of those Shadow Tree fragments. Head back to this site, Grace.
We are all utter. It is what binds. Oh, that man is known as Dane. He's been in the service of Mikula the Kind longer than he might be solemn of cheer, but is a fierce warrior nevertheless. There's no cause for concern. Dane's reluctance to speak to you is no fault of your own. We've been acquainted for quite some time, but even I am yet to hear his voice. Perhaps one day.
So maybe, I don't remember, there was a note. No need for words. So yeah, I think that's Dryleaf Dane. Maybe we need to use the. I think there was a gesture we got.
Another. Treading then, as that woman would surely say. We are in our purposes well aligned, but understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed, set aflame. I believe Mikela's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy. And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Mikela it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. It'll show you where crosses can be found.
Not the clearest map in the world. But yeah, this character's here is actually one that I managed to miss. Down here, he stood just off the site of Grace, and for whatever reason I missed him. I do remember when I was going back and editing the video, it was so obvious that he was there, but yeah, we missed him. But it's good to know that we can interact with him again.
Mikela has said as much himself. He wishes now to throw it all away. He says the act, though undoubtedly painful, will sear clean the Erdtree's wanton sin. The truth of his claim can be found at each cross, which is evidence enough to earn my belief. Go to the misshapen tree of Umbra. In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows, the Erdtree faithful. Go to the misshapen tree in that forsaken...
This is obviously hinting at another location. I don't know if that's down here with the way that it's all like roots, a bit like Dark Root Depths or whatever it was called in the main game. Talking about misshapen place. But looking at how long this episode has been, we've got a few things to think about and figure out. So I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here. and we'll have a look at what to do with Dryleaf Dane, and I'll think about where else to explore. I did want to see up by that church looking structure and see what's up there, but yeah, definitely looks like there's a lot for us to do. DLC is definitely let's say we've already gotten our money's worth. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode and been enjoying the series so far. If you have been enjoying the series, please like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on anything. Thanks again for watching. I always appreciate having you guys here. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.